back, B plus E.
Family! Yo, fam. We are back at Universal Studios and we're here
for the seasonal flavors, you guys. We're both so excited.
We're pumped for all the food, all the yummy. Oh my gosh, fam. But as always, y'all know what to do. Grab your snacky snacks. Let's get ready for this and
Foodies assemble.
Woo-hoo. Dude, that thing is monster.
I'm so excited, you guys. So this is the turkey leg with cranberry sauce for $14.99, and all the foods we're about to show you was from the City snack stand right here. So I'm excited. I do like turkey legs, you guys. Like, I am known to I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Like is a gross understatement. This woman loves her turkey legs.
Okay, so you never tasted cranberry sauce on the actual turkey leg like that?
Glaze?
Yeah, so let's see. Here we go. Oh my god.
That skin looks so good.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to read.
Oh no. There's no holding on. It's messy, isn't it? See, you have to understand that normally when she grabs her turkey leg, and ideally like at Disneyland, you know, she puts that Victoria sauce all over it, so she gets a spicy kick out of it. But here, we're talking about sweetness.
Yes, it is, but it's so delicious, you guys. I love the cranberry sauce. It does make it seem like it's more like holiday. You know, we're eating a lot of cranberry sauce during these dates, so I really love that. It brings almost like nostalgia put together. A turkey leg plus the cranberry sauce, that's like Thanksgiving right there for me.
Ooh. Wait. Does that mean you're referring to when I cook turkey legs and make turkey with a cranberry glaze?
Yeah, you can do that for me because that'd be amazing.
Okay, squad. So I'm really excited about this because there's actually two bread bowl soups that they've gone ahead and introduced for the season of flavors. Now, one of them happens to be a clam chowder and the other one happens to be a turkey chowder. Now, as much as I love clam chowder, I'm not going to go ahead and get that at a park, even if it's Disneyland or Universal Studios. Reason being is because if it isn't from the East Coast, if it isn't from San Francisco, and if it's not from Pismo, y'all know where to find it in Pismo, then I don't want it. But here, I gotta try this, especially because the bread bowls, it's synonymous with the season. Let's face it, the weather's been a little weird as of late, but hot, cold, this is gonna hit the spot. This might actually put me to sleep, but let's try it. It smells so good, actually. You get the smell of the veggies straight through it, and that turkey. Oh my gosh. That is good. This has no reason to be this good at this park.
Really?
No, yeah. This is normally when you think of theme park food, you're thinking of a typical hot dog or something simple, a sandwich. But this is delicious, flavorful. I was worried that it'd be too salty because when it comes to turkey soups, I can go a little bit over. It can be a salt bomb sometimes, but this is creamy. You get the flavors of the sweetness of the carrot coming through. The celery is just perfect in this, and oh my gosh, the creaminess is just so good. Now this is priced at $12.99, and the best part of course, for those that can't eat it, is the bread, the sourdough. That's
the bread.
Oh, this part is already right here. The lid has already been sopping in it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Now, personally, I like cutting it with the spoon. That's how you know how soft it is already because of the heat of the soup. That is so good. So good. This is one of those meals that, if you're going to go ahead and catch the Waterworld show, you can definitely eat this. Go ahead and sit down because there's not a lot of movement that's going to happen after you enjoy one of these. But this is definitely a cop. Definitely a cop to go ahead and get. So do not hesitate. Do not wait. Definitely go ahead and get this. All right, squad. So here we have the baguette dog. Now this happens to be a hot dog inside a French roll. The bread looks so yummy. Honestly, at first I was like, well, what am I getting? Because, am I getting a hot dog? Am I not? Because let's face it, sometimes you want that hot dog. You want that delicious hot dog bun. Especially when you go to Costco, oh my gosh, that's so good. But I'm curious to know what it tastes like. Now, I definitely have, some ketchup, the mustard, the mayonnaise to go ahead and put in on it. But I want to know what the bread tastes like. I want to know, is it good bread? Because let's face it, the majority is what you're paying for. At $10.49, that's what you're paying for. So let's find out. Oh my gosh, fam. I was so skeptical when I read that it was gonna be in a baguette. You know, pan francés, because a shout out to my mom's side. Los Salvadoreños. Y'all know what it's like to wake up in the morning and hear pan francés because they sell it. Bread merchants go up and down the street selling it. But this French bread is amazing. It's soft. There's a little bit of butter inside around the hot dog where you're like, wait a minute, like what? But it makes it even more softer, if you will. It brings it in that flavor, and of course, it rips and pulls. It's perfectly cooked. The bread is worth it. Oh my goodness. I still want a regular hot dog. Let's face it, I want the full fixing and everything. I gotta try it with how I would normally eat a hot dog. I need a little bit of ketchup, I need a little bit of mustard, I need a little bit of mayo. Yeah, I put mayo on hot dogs, fam. But that's a Latino thing. So.
Okay. Now that looks amazing.
Right? Okay. Now I am a little saddened because I'm so used to like a hot dog, you prepare it. But this means you're and you're one and done. Like once you do the preparation, here you're constantly preparing each bite. So
which is perfect. So you can add as much or a little as you want, honestly.
that is true.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. So just like a typical hot dog, the flavor combinations all work together perfectly. But because it's a French roll and it's much chewier, but like a good chewy, not like it's like you're just chomping on it to chomp on it. It's really good. It really marries the flavors together on it, and it is so good. Now, yeah, you can go ahead and like move the hot dog to the side and go ahead and maybe rip a little bit by little bit. But this is such a great item. Not a bad choice. So honestly, I would go ahead and cop this again. All right, fam. So you guys have been asking us all over Twitter, all over the gram, just hitting us in the DM. When are we gonna go ahead and try these? And I'm honestly excited.
Well, what are those?
These are the hot cocoa and the pumpkin spice cakes. I mean, they're little parfaits on it actually, but that is delicious. And the fact that you can go ahead and grab these and to take them home, so that if you can't eat them at the park, because let's face it, all that other food, so good, but so filling. So this is a great way to go ahead and take your little treats. And I'm excited because let's face it, we got hot cocoa in a cup right here, priced at $6.99 each, fam. Oh, the frosting, the marshmallow.
Dang, that looks amazing.
Right? Okay, here we go. First bite. Wow.
Going back for
Oh my
seconds.
gosh. I know. That fam, that's how you know that the item is good. I went back in for seconds before I even let you know what it's like. It's chocolate cake, of course, but it's chocolate with chocolate frosting, and it's so chocolatey, so delicious. The marshmallow is just the right amount of sugar that cuts through it. It gives you that texture. What would be nice, though, is if there was a little bit like sea salt on it to give it a little bit of crunch. But nonetheless, this is so good. Oh my gosh. For all my choco lovers, this is the way to go. The Animal Stunt Show would be amazing.
Which one's gonna be tastier though? Is it gonna be the chocolate or the pumpkin?
You're gonna make me choose between my favorite flavors? That's messed up.
I'm really rooting for this pumpkin one though.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks pretty.
Ooh.
Okay. We got a little pie crust on top of the frosting.
Dang, that looks delicious.
All right. Now I'm thinking this is gonna be cream cheese frosting on the top, and then that
beautiful orange color
with the spice. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro, pa dentro. That feels like a hug from grandma. It's so sweet.
Abuelita, is that you?
It's so sweet, but not like overpowering sweet. The frosting is on the right level, but what I'm really liking about it the most is got to be that little crumble of the pie crust on it, because it just gives you that texture on your lips. And then of course that spice that's coming through, the brown sugar, it's so good, fam. And the breading, the actual cake itself is actually soft, spongy. Oh, it's a great treat. Honestly, you couldn't go wrong with either one, but personally, I'm gonna have to give it to the pumpkin one on this one because it's so good. So do be careful because it's a little bit messy because of all that pie crust. Oh, look.
Okay, Okay, fam, so we're halfway through November and I haven't had any soup. So we thought we'd try some of the butternut squash soup here from the French Street Bistro for $7.49.
That looks really good.
I'm excited. Like, check that out. The consistency is awesome, actually. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Okay, here we
You
go.
can smell. Oh my gosh, that smells so tasty.
Okay.
That smells like fall.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so surprised. Like, I'm not one for butternut squash soup.
Yeah, it's much more of a me thing, but I know.
But now that I'm like actually trying it and savoring like that nutty flavor, it is so delicious. It's warm. Now this feels like we're about to hit Thanksgiving. Like
Right.
This feels festive. Like, and plus it's sweater weather now, so like, oh my god, on a really cold day with this soup, and the price is not that bad. Highly recommend this. Like,
Plus, it's also gluten free.
that's why I'm eating it. Okay, fam, so I was really excited to see that Universal Studios is offering a birria taco. Now it comes with arroz and frijoles, plus I believe this is a little bit of consomme here, so I'm so excited, you guys. Now, the only thing that it rivals, I think, for theme parks would be the quesabirria tacos over at DCA, and that is absolutely phenomenal. And they give you more consomme, but it has queso in it. So these ones are not quesabirria tacos; these are straight up birria tacos. So let's see the inside of it, fam. It looks really good. Like, and we waited like what 15 minutes for this, so I'm like excited. Alright, I am gonna dip it in the consomme though, and
That doesn't look like consomme.
Yes, it does.
Yeah?
Yes. And then I'm gonna squirt a little bit of lemon on there. Just give it a lot of flavor. Now I'm just gonna take the bite. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah? Now you said it rivals before she even tasted it. I'm a little worried about that because I mean those Disney tacos are fire. And though the ones that they had here during the actual like HHN event, these are not the same tacos, but those were delicious. Now you went for another bite without even giving a review, so that already speaks volume on it. A ver?
Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so amazing. I was skeptical at first, but like, check this out. Like, you can already see like that little like burnt on the outside. Like, it's well done. The birria is so tasty. Regardless of having cheese or not, it is a really awesome birria taco. I am enjoying it a lot, and it's definitely a cop for me. Like, yes, and the consomme está rico también.
Now, do you feel that you need more consomme or less consomme? Because that looks like a salsa cup. That's why I was like, that's not consomme.
I mean, I wish they gave you a little bit more, but like, this is enough to like eat the meal and be happy with it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the tacos are good. The consomme is good. Now, what about the rice y los frijoles?
Let's see, fam. They do put a little bit of cotija cheese on the beans right there. The consistency is nice. The rice does look a little bit dry, but we'll see.
Ooh, judging hard from an individual who makes such good Spanish rice. Yeah?
It's a pass.
It passes?
Yes.
No.
Yes, the beans are actually surprisingly really well made, and I like the flavor. It doesn't taste like canned beans. It actually tastes like, okay, somebody made these beans.
What?
Yeah.
No.
It does.
Okay.
Try it.
¿Y el arroz?
Está rico. It has good flavor.
You said it couldn't be dry.
It is a little bit dry for my taste, but the flavor is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, solid. You know, fam, when it comes to like Mexican food, we always want to be a little bit more critical on it, just because we know what good home like Mexican cooking is.
Plus, we've been to so many parties and tasted so many different.
We
like,
know what the
variations
tias, the
of arroz
tios, las
y todo.
madrinas, the grandmas,
No,
what they're
really.
making. So, when I say this, I mean this genuinely. Becky's not lying. Like, the rice it's got game. I'm not saying it's better than Becky's. I'm not saying it's as good as mine, but it holds its ground. It's really flavorful. Yes, it's a little bit drier than expected, but it actually works for what you're eating with.
Yes.
And the beans are surprising me. It's not a salt palm,
Yeah.
so that's a great plus.
The texture is there.
The beans are a little firm, which is wonderful for texture. You can enjoy it, and the cojita cheese gives it that freshness. So yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. That might be a go-to.
No. Look, you guys should have seen as soon as the camera turned off, he was like, "Let me taste this to see if I'm like saying the truth or not." But it checks out.
I'm beyond surprised of like how good this food is. So
All right. Now,
Yeah.
what are you gonna try right here, baby?
okay, so this pesto salad, for those that love their pasta salads, it's actually coming out at $3.99, which is a steal of a deal. Which is a steal of a deal for like for a dish, you know, that's perfect on hot days, you know, and you got a little mix of everything in here with the pesto, the type of macaroni used for it. That pesto sauce is so beautiful. It's delicious. It's very aromatic, which I'm loving. Like, I'm loving it a lot. So because you have cheese in it, it is so good, fam. This cheese, the pesto sauce, the sun-dried tomatoes in it, it's flavorful. Normally when it comes to pestos, you know, again, I'll be picky about it, but you know, it's because it could either be overly like it could be too much pesto in it, or it may fall flat. And so what I'm loving about the fact is that the complexity of flavors, as simple as it can be to make it, oh my gosh, it's there. It's delicious. I would definitely get this again, especially because you know it comes in this like little like plastic tray to take with you. You can snag it, you can grab it, you can snag it, and then you can head somewhere to get in line and then eat it in line. Well,
Yeah,
when
or
you-
at the shows,
At the
whatever,
shows.
yeah.
Or when you could actually, I don't know, because of the whole mask situation, you do have to eat in designated areas. But let's face it, running around sometimes you just want something and then pull over when you can go ahead and find a table. So
That's a
not
good
bad.
find right there,
Mm-hmm.
honestly.
All right, my foodie squad, y'all know my relationship with horchata and with churros. It's an item that gets mixed a lot of the times, and it rarely comes through. It rarely comes through because you either get too much cinnamon, you never get enough of the rice like sweetness that comes through. But I'm curious. So far, everything in the park has been like nailing it. They have not hit it out of the park.
I'm so surprised.
Now, here we got the little churro bites in regards. They are quite firm to the touch, so they're not feeling like a typical like soft churro. Now now that may be because of the fact of how the size is. Because normally when you go ahead and cut it up and deep fry it, if it stays in there too long, it'll harden for you. I'm looking for that horchata flavor. I'm really looking for it. Is it sugary? Is it sweet? Does it have the cinnamon flavor? Yes, yes, yes. Is it crispy and crunchy? Yes, yes, yes. Is it soft and delicious in the middle? Of course it is. But where is the horchata flavor? Churro bites for it as itself? Yes, that'll pass. $5.99, not bad, because you get several for it, so definitely worth it. But if you're looking for horchata, this doesn't have the horchata flavor that I'm looking for. But it is delicious. So it's not that it's not a cop, and it's not that it's not a drop. It's just that, I don't know. I might go for a different type of flavored churro, but this ain't it. Look what we found hiding behind the wall, fam.
It's up.
It's
It's up. The Grinchmas tree. I can't wait for Jubilation.
It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see you all there, fam.
Okay, fam. So all the food was pleasantly delicious. Like, I'm so shocked. Like, Universal Studios Hollywood really stepped up their game this year. Like, wow.
Amazing. Honestly, I think we only fell short of like 2 things to go ahead and eat, but that's only because we were waiting for the beautiful, the handsome Shrek right there. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. We love Shrek so much. Oh.
Really? Yeah, absolutely. It's time to go get a drink. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, man. All right.
I heard we're going drinking.
Hey,
Let's
how
go
you doing?
drinking, guys.
Don't
Yeah.
you threaten me with a good time.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
telling
go.
you.
Bye, Shrek.
What's up, baby? Right.
Well, that
Oh my
was
gosh,
amazing.
that made my day. I love Shrek so much and Donkey. So the fact that he came by, yes.
Well, the fact that I got Beetlejuice, we'll take that. Frankie's out here too, fam. Okay, you know what, fam? We gotta sign off because we gotta go do some photos. But as always, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, smash the notification bell, and well, we'll catch you in the next adventure right here.